Merry Christmas, everyone. I hope this is a Merry Christmas for each and every one of you. I hope you enjoy this day with your loved ones and family, and cheers to a Merry Christmas to you. So today I'm going to be doing a chit chat, get ready with me, while I prepare to go to an event. So obviously I will be looking down at the mirror for most of the times, and I will be sharing why I think, for me personally, this is not a Merry Christmas, and obviously this has not been a merry year for me. So disclaimer, I am no makeup artist. I just do my makeup for fun, or rather when I want to do, when I want to do for my makeup. And as you have seen for most of my videos, I am always makeup free. So whatever I do, do not judge me, do not come for me for my makeup look. I will be trying to do a sort of a Christmas face. I have no idea what that is, but we will see as we go. So join me. So I think I'm just going to do my eyes off camera, but let me just do my eyebrows. So I fill in my eyebrows with a sharp, I think, what is this? Eyebrow pencil from Essence. And it is brown in color. It is called what? An eyebrow designer. That's what it's called. So I already have quite thick eyebrows, so I don't fill them too much. Otherwise I'll be looking like a Christmas tree, which is the look that I'm going for. So I do the same. I sharpen. Also, these sharpeners are from Essence. They come with the lid, but because I've had this for so long, and I'm quite careless, I no longer have the lid. So I will do my eyes. So guys, why do I think, or why do I feel this is not a Merry Christmas for me? Quite obvious will be the reason that I even started this YouTube channel. The reason that you are watching this video, watching me on on YouTube, is it hasn't been a merry year for me. Unfortunately, there's nothing that's been merry. And today, this morning actually, while I was going by with my morning, something in me just felt so good. I wanted to cry. Did I cry? I don't know whether but my eyes did tear up. Whereby I felt so good. I really miss my mother. I then decided I will not be celebrating Christmas this year. For me, there is absolutely nothing. I should be using a spoolie for this, but I didn't bring the spoolie here. So we will work with what we have. I have lost my parents, both my parents, which is my mom and my stepdad. And unfortunately, I lost my mother just when I came to the realization that 4 years later, I had not gotten over, or rather recovered from losing my stepdad. So 2 months later, I lost my mom, and that was the worst thing that could have happened to me. So I'm going to do a trick. Where did I see this trick? I think I saw this trick on TikTok, I'm not sure, or YouTube. I'm going to use the eyelash glue to make my eyebrows still or stick. So I am using the eyelash glue from Crown by Hope. That is my brand, in case you don't know. So yeah, so you just put it glue just a little bit on your eyebrows, and ouch, that's a little bit too much. And then quick you shape them, or rather you brush them to what you like them to look like. And they will stay on like that, I mean, like for the rest of the day. I haven't done this trick in a while, and I'm putting too much glue. So yeah, basically that's it. I will not be celebrating Christmas. There's nothing merry about this year. This year has just been worse. I lost my source of income, my main source of income, at the beginning of the year, due to my ex-boyfriend. He stole from me. He almost killed me, and unfortunately the law has not worked to my favor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my, because that takes a lot out of me, I'm going to do the rest of my eyes and my eye makeup off camera. I will come back to do my face with you. So change of plans. Eskom had to do its thing. Load shedding happened, and we had to have an alternative to finish recording this. So I am outside, the wig is late, need to fix this, but how do I fix it without electricity? So I'll try and fix that. I'm not sure, but anyway, I don't even care if it's not properly done. So I like the rest. So the only problem issue that I have is this side, but I will attempt having it fixed before I leave for this event. What's next? Let me go get something to tie my head. So I am back. I got myself off, my hair is tied. So the next thing, I've moisturized my face. The next thing that I will take is I use the Eucerin Sun Protection. It's the 50 plus SPF. So I am going to use a thingy, a sunscreen. Oof. I laugh because I always see some YouTubers, especially makeup YouTubers, like emphasizing not to look at, when recording, not to look at the thingy, at the screen, which is what I do. So much so, even applying this, I will my first instinct was to look at the screen. And then next, what I use, okay, I use some primer, and currently the primer that one of the other primers that I have is the Revolution primer from Revolution. It's the Hydrate primer. I'm going to show you after this. So I just make sure to properly and generously apply the primer, and then I wait for a few seconds for it to dry. Whew. And now I am going to use the foundation. So the foundation that I have is the one from it's the Double Wear. It's the makeup, it's the Maple from Double Wear, and I got this value one, obviously. I'm not going to say how I got it, but it is quite obvious via connection, because I live in South Africa. Should I use, I think I loved the last time that I used this brush, but also I'm in a hurry, so should I use the sponge? I don't know. So I'm going to use both. I'm going to use both because I want some coverage. Ooh. Guys, like, I'm recording this from outside, and I think it is quite obvious, and I don't know if you can hear the background noise. For example, right now my baby is being beaten up, my baby from next door, my neighbor's child. She's naughty. One thing about that baby, she is super naughty. And you know what, on Sundays I put on my makeup from here usually, and I love how I would hear them play with her friends, and then I would hear how she starts fights, and the next thing she's the one to go report first. I think we all have kids. I mean, like, we all know kids like that, and some of us were. Next up, I'm going to go in with the, this is not called the sponge. What is it called? Yo, guys, like, I use the language that we use, you know. I'm not a makeup artist, like I did say at the beginning of the makeup. I forgot what this is called. I have the name in my head, but I just can't, I mean, like, say it out loud. So I'm gonna go out and, you know, tap with the thingy, a damp, I want to say the name, and it's at the top of my head, but I just can't say it out. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm tapping the makeup that I just put, the foundation on my face. So enough about makeup. The real reason why I said I'm going to do this, it's a chit chat. So I said I'm not going to celebrate Christmas because, first of all, it hasn't been a merry year, and the fact that I miss my parents so much, and so many times this year I have felt uguti. I have felt the void of not having my mom and my stepdad. You know, with everything that I'm going through, you know, there are times whereby I'm like, I know my mom would have done this. I know my, you know, pops would have done this. I wouldn't be feeling what I'm feeling, you know. I wouldn't be going through. Yes, I have family. I have my sisters who are, you know, 100% with me, even though, you know, because they are in different, you know, towns from me, they aren't. But one thing about my younger sister Obule, she makes sure when she's home, she attends, you know, courts with me, if I'm going to court when she's here. So I have Umambali, and the person that you know in this channel, on this channel, is Ubudbeki, who is, you know, has proven to be my ride or die, has chosen, because I mean, like, it is something that he said, you know, when this whole thing began. I took my ex to him to say, Uguti, we're going through this problem, and guys, I need to fix my frontal so bad. And you know, when this whole thing, you know, went out of order, he was like, I'm gonna be there, trust me to be there with you, I'm gonna support you till the very end. And I think you know, he has lived by his words fully so. There hasn't been a time to a point Uguti when my sister is here and I say I don't need him because my sister will be with me in court, he will call a million times to just ensure Guti, I really don't need him. He will call a million times to, guys, like, it's hot, to check up on, you know, is my sister still able to, you know, to come with me? Nothing has come up because, you know, with a lot of people, things come up, you know, and promises, you know, aren't always fulfilled. Unfortunately, I can, and very fortunately, in fact, that is not something I can say about my sister. She will always make sure she is there for me. And I said I'm going to an event. That is solely because I chose, you know, not to make this one day, you know, a day that everybody is celebrating. I would rather go out and have fun. And I don't want to lie, today I know, you know, sometimes I go out and say, Uguti, I just want to forget about this whole thing, or I'm just going out for fun. But today I know, Uguti, I am going to ease the numbness, to numb the pain, so that I don't feel it as hard. Yo, okay, good. So I use this small beauty blender. Yo. So yeah, these are called beauty blenders. I'm going to use this beauty blender for the thingy nose part. I am going out with my sister. So yeah, I don't know, Unje. I think the fact that when electricity left, I've lost my train of thoughts. Why I wanted to record this video, but basically it is all to say, Uguti, I'm not celebrating Christmas. I doubt I'll be saying Merry Christmas to anyone but one person. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it isn't a Merry Christmas at all. So I know on my other social media platforms I had said, Uguti, I am just going to go crazy and go and nag this other guy, my fake boyfriend. I am going to go to his family. His family already know what's gonna get. I think I'm the unwanted girlfriend, the girlfriend that he does not like, that I've introduced. So I introduced myself to this guy's family as his girlfriend, and yeah, it is no thing. It is no secret. I'm joking. And yeah, I miss my mother so much, guys. Like, life without a mother, I've always felt it since my mom left. But this year, and not to say Uguti, my aunt, who is my mother's sister, you know, doesn't try her best, because this always comes up in conversations with the Putbake, to say that, you know what, my aunt is doing her best, and she is. Shame, she has always been my second mom. We've always been close and had a bond together. It's just not the same. It is just not the same. My biological mother, I mean, like, I think with anyone, I could say, Uguti, my relationship with both my aunts and my mom was sort of the same. I have a great relationship with both of them, but there is something that says mom, you know, mother, the one that birthed you. You cannot take away. Especially in our case. Look at this shit. I think I'm going to put it on the other side as well, and then I'm going to go in with a gold eyeshadow. my relationship with my mother was sort of nurtured. It wasn't the perfect relationships, but I mean, it was cultivated. It was human. I mean, it's only about 10% of the people that know me that would not know my mother. That's how close I was. I've worked and lived out of town where I grew up, or where my family home is. Trust me, my mother would come. You know, I would never live where my mother doesn't know. She always made sure that she knows where I live. She would come, baby me, do my laundry and stuff, even, you know, after I turned 30. So that was the sort of relationship that I had with my mom. And unfortunately, I don't have that anymore. And that is what is so painful about this whole thing. And then my stepdad, I said, Ogoti, just, you know, 2 months before my mom left, or my mom, you know, passed on, I came to terms, or rather I realized that my mother, I mean, like, I had not gotten over the loss of my stepdad. I was pretty blessed with to have, you know, a dad like him. I don't even cry, complain, or yearn. No, I don't want to lie. I do yearn for a relationship with my biological dad. But knowing the type of person that he is, I have come to terms with the fact that I will probably... So I'm going to put on lipstick now, because I want to get on with what I'm using, with everything that's here, because obviously moving, I didn't bring everything. I thought I brought everything with me, but clearly not. I'm going to put on red lipstick, and this is the... I don't know how these influencers and YouTubers do this. This is the MAC Red. And why am I putting it on? Because I'm still going to have my wine in a glass. I didn't want to do this. I wanted to use the powder thingy for, you know, to contour my face, but obviously I don't have it here with me, so I would work with what I have. So I'm going to use the concealer in the shade Chestnut to conceal my face. I had a pretty good, no, I didn't have, I had a good relationship with my stepdad. That is one person that made sure, Uguti, you know, I never lacked anything. Obviously, I did not go up in, you know, a fancy home, a fancy upbringing, but the basics, you know, we always provided for. For example, my stepdad was the one that, you know, ensured that, you know, I was never out of pads. Sanitary towels, he drove me to school every single day until I was in my matric. In tertiary, he was the one that, would make sure Uguti I come home to a happy home. 9 out of 10 times when I come back, he'd always host a braai or something to celebrate me coming back home, or he'd make sure that I came home to my favorite foods. That was my stepdad. And start a relationship I can never ever forget and get over. Like I said, I'm recording this from outside my home for lighting, because I would not get any sort of lighting in the house without a ring light. So obviously you would be hearing noises outside. Nothing happened to this. I don't know, guys. Like, I'm stressed about this front part of the wig. But yeah, this is the final look. Couldn't tie it properly, so I think let me just untie the whole thing. Oh, this part laid down quite well, and this is the only issue. But yeah, so this is the final look. I am happy. I am happy with how I look. I look like a doll. Yes, these eyebrows, yes, these eyelashes are a bit too much. They're also from my range. They're also from Karen by Hope. So this is me today. I don't know whether I should bring a jacket with me, because I am wearing quite a very like a short yeah, I think, I don't know, I understand that this chit chat get ready with me, when it was my first one, and it went all sorts of ways. One, I'm not quite well, like I said. I had reflecting on this entire year, it hasn't been a good year. From surviving death, surviving rape, surviving GBV, being stolen from my income, being taken away from me, and so much more. And what, the bodies that are put in place in South Africa, to assist us have, totally failed me. I feel they continue to fail me, but I've said this so many times before that I refuse to give up. So I had planned to cook tomorrow, obviously, with my mood today, obviously that won't happen. I will continue though, I'm just gonna go have fun. I think I'm going to, travel tomorrow, and basically that's it. So let me pack for this trip and get going. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and do all the nice things that you do on people's channels. I appreciate you.